Join me as I dive into the future of DMN stock and try to predict what's next for this investment. When we look at the current financial climate, DMN stock is certainly one that's been making waves. And if you're an investor or just someone interested in the stock market, you're probably wondering what the future holds for this investment. In this video, we're going to dive into the current state of DMN stock, explore the challenges it's facing, and try to predict what's next. So, buckle up and let's get started. The current market conditions are making it tough for DMN stock to thrive. Market volatility is at an all-time high, and investor sentiment is all over the place. One day, we see a surge in investor confidence, and the next, it's a complete free fall. This unpredictability is making it challenging for investors to make informed decisions about their money. On top of that, DMN stock is facing some internal challenges that are affecting its performance. The company's recent financial reports haven't been exactly stellar, which has led to a decline in investor confidence. And let's not forget the impact of global events on the stock market as a whole. It's a tough time for DMN stock, and it's going to take some clever maneuvering to come out on top. Another significant challenge DMN stock is facing is the changing landscape of the industry it operates in. There are new players entering the market, disrupting the status quo and forcing existing companies to adapt or risk becoming obsolete. This shift is making it difficult for DMN stock to maintain its competitive edge, and investors are starting to get nervous. Furthermore, the regulatory environment is also becoming increasingly complex, making it harder for companies like DMN to navigate the rules and stay compliant. All these factors combined are creating a perfect storm that's making it tough for DMN stock to grow. So, what does the future hold for DMN stock? Will it be able to weather the storm and come out on top, or will it succumb to the pressures of the market? To answer that, we need to dive deeper into the recent trends and news surrounding the company. One trend that's been gaining traction is the increasing focus on sustainability and environmental responsibility. DMN stock has been making strides in this area, investing heavily in clean energy and sustainable practices. This shift in focus could be a major boon for the company, as investors are increasingly looking for companies that are doing good for the planet. On the other hand, some recent news has raised concerns about the company's financial health, with reports of declining revenue and increased debt. This has led to a decline in investor confidence, and it's going to take some serious effort to turn things around. Recent financial reports have also shown some signs of improvement, with increased revenue and a decrease in operating expenses. This could be a sign that the company is starting to turn things around, but it's too early to tell. One thing is for sure, though, DMN stock is not going to have an easy ride anytime soon. The market is too volatile, and the company still has a lot of work to do to regain investor trust. To make sense of all this, we need to take a closer look at what the experts are saying. Many analysts believe that DMN stock is undervalued and has the potential to bounce back in a big way. They point to the company's strong fundamentals and the increasing demand for its products as reasons to be optimistic about its future. On the other hand, some experts are warning investors to be cautious, citing the company's high debt levels and declining revenue as reasons to be bearish. So, what does it all mean for DMN stock? Will it be able to overcome its challenges and thrive in the current market conditions? In my opinion, the answer is yes, but it's going to take some time and effort. The company needs to continue to innovate, adapt to the changing market conditions, and focus on its core strengths. Investors need to be patient and give the company the time it needs to turn things around. And as for the future, I predict that DMN stock will continue to be a wild ride, but with the potential for some big gains. To summarize, DMN stock is facing some significant challenges in the current market conditions, from market volatility to internal struggles. However, there are also some trends and news that suggest the company could be on the upswing. Whether you're an investor or just someone interested in the stock market, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on DMN stock and seeing how it develops in the coming months. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the future of DMN stock. If you've got any thoughts or predictions about what's next for this investment, leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my latest video on stock market trends, the link is in the description box.